Hello everyone and welcome to Counselor Feature Friday. I'm your host, Brian Urban. In these features we hope to give you some simple tips, tidbits, and tricks to make your days easier and your patients happier. In this feature we're going to talk about capturing images, specifically capturing images for the patient's profile picture as well as insurance cards and potentially any other images that you want to capture, with the focus being on not having to hand things back and forth to patients. This has obviously been a question that has come quite a lot. If for clinics that traditionally will scan in, for example, the patient's photo ID. As it stands, that means you're requesting the photo ID from the patient, potentially insurance cards as well. You're taking those, you're putting them on the scanner glass or through the scanner itself, and then once you're done with it, handing back to the patient. Okay, you of course can still very well do that, but one way to cut out some of those contact points is to use one or both of these features. Here we can see on the patient profile screen, looking specifically at the patient profile picture, Counselor has an app we call Snapshot that's available for Android and Apple devices, both smartphones and tablets. And it enables you to use that device to take a picture of the patient, of their photo ID, of the insurance cards, or whatever it is that you need to capture an image of. That feature also could be used if the patient has an ITE that was chewed up by their dog, right? You could take a picture of that and store it in. But specifically, as a method of replacing that process of handing things back and forth between the patient, it can be very handy for taking pictures, of course, of their photo ID, their insurance cards. In addition, right next door here, there is the webcam. The webcam has the same idea where this can be a touchless method of capturing images. With the webcam, we recommend that you either use a traditional webcam. This would, of course, would not typically be part of your laptop or your desktop. This would be an external webcam. Most commonly plugs in just through a USB port. And you want to either get a webcam that is designed for capturing images of documents, so you may want to look for a document image webcam, or you can go with a traditional webcam, but have it on a flexible neck. So you can get ones relatively inexpensively where you could take the webcam you may already have, hook it up to a flexible kind of pole, which may be 8, 12, 16 inches long, and it enables you to maneuver it around to take a picture of something the patient has set down. Now, as far as the kind of the framing of this, one thing that we have heard that's been very helpful is that clinics will set up, say, like a tray on their front office desk, and they'll ask the patient, could you please set your photo ID in this tray? And then, and by the way, I'd recommend not using a reflective tray. That could, potentially cause issues with the picture, but you can test things out. But you'll have the patient lay the ID down, take the picture, right? In this case with the webcam, or of course you can do that with the Snapshot app as well. Then once you've captured the image, you can ask the patient to put it back in their wallet, and then you ask for their insurance card. Right? They lay it on there, you take the first picture, okay, ask the patient, could you please turn it over? They do the same thing, you take the picture, and now you have captured 3 images without actually touching the photo ID or the insurance card. Then once that process is done, of course, you can simply wipe down the tray or the counter, whichever you choose to use with this, and you've had a touchless process of capturing images. So hopefully one or both of these systems, Snapshot or Webcam, will give you a convenient and quick way to build this into your daily kind of protocol. This is part of your sanitation processes where you're not having to hand things back and forth. So thank you very much for joining us for Counselor Feature Friday. Please let us know if we can ever be of assistance, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.